Alright, ladies and gentlemen, this will be my next project. Some motorcycle fairings. Helmet's not changing much, just gonna add some purple highlights in there on some of the white parts. Then we're gonna paint these other parts candy purple and do some artwork right here and right there. Alright, so I'm gonna start getting these things prepped up probably tomorrow and go from there. Alright, so see how this part is here and see how it's broke off here. So I'm just fabricating a piece right here to make it match up, and then I use my fiberglass kit and fiberglass it on. Get this thing right. Alright, spent hours fiberglassing that on. Now I got some body filler on it, and I'm gonna sand it smooth. If you can remember how it looked earlier when the pieces were broke off, I fabricated them and fiberglassed them on. Now I got the body filler to sand them smooth. Then I can go ahead and get this thing washed up with some warm soapy water, hit it with some adhesion promoter, prime it down, seal those parts up, get to spraying this paint. Alright, so the parts have been all sanded. The broke off pieces have been fabricated. And you know, I'm sure the customer appreciated. I did it free of charge. You know, I'm not a professional, but I gave it a shot. Just going that extra mile. So now I'm gonna clean them up. Wash them down with some warm soapy water. Let it dry. Hit them with some wax and grease remover, adhesion promoter, prime them down, then get them sealed and painted. Alright, got the parts in the booth. About to let them dry. And then I go ahead and wipe them down with some wax and grease remover. Get time for those chemicals to react. Then we'll go ahead and prime them down. Out here, I'm burning up sweating, but I'm putting in work. I go the extra mile for you. I'm out here color sanding these motorcycle fairings down. That way when I get to lay this base coat and clear, everything gonna lay smooth. But I go the extra mile for you. Some people skip this step, but not me. Alright, so I got the parts sprayed down, just inner coat cleared them, and I'm going to go ahead and get them scuffed down with a gray Scotch pad, clean them up, and go ahead and get ready to do this airbrushing on it. Alright, so I just want to show you how the parts look in the sun. That's it right now, but it's sanded down. So show you right quick how it looks. The example how it's gonna look once it's clear coated. Oh, did I almost drop it showing ya? You get the picture. Like I said, I'm trying to do this with a camera since my camcorder does not work with my computer, but you get the idea how it's gonna look once I get it clear coated. Alright, so I got these motorcycle fairing parts that I am sanding down to get ready to paint. I previously did the paint job on these right here, and the customer wanted candy purple, but he wasn't sure if that was the right color, so I sent him to the site where I get my paint from, and he picked the color that he said would match the rest of his bike. I did all the work, painted them, and he put the parts on, and guess what? They didn't match. So now that customer is paying me to repaint. So I'm gonna sand these down and get them prepped up and ready for paint. Alright, so I have the parts re-primed down. 3 coats of primer sprayed on them. Done messing with them for the day. Tomorrow I'll come back and hit them with some guide coat. And I will go ahead and start wet sanding these parts smooth. After all that hard work of me fabricating and using my what's the name of it, fiberglass kit, they end up breaking both of the parts back off. They were so rough with it. So anyway, tomorrow will be guide coat, wet sanding them nice and smooth. Then we'll get into spraying the base coat. And they actually changed the color up. They changed it to, now they want candy green. So I don't know if it's gonna match. I was against it, but that's what the customer wants. So I will paint it and we will see how it's gonna look. Alright, so I'm about to get ready to seal these parts up and go ahead and get the base coat on it and then get this thing sprayed. Alright, base coat laid down in white, and I've been struggling with the paint because it is so hot and the humidity. So I'm gonna have to wait till it's late at night, put this candy on it and clear it when the sun goes down. So I'll probably be out here spraying 9 o'clock at night. The parts outside. Still got to color sand it, get some of them imperfections out. Alright, so you see I done painted the motorcycle fairings twice. Did it the second time. I'm still not happy with it. I want the candy to lay smoother and clear to lay smoother. It's so hot and humid in my garage, and then I'm painting in a temporary paint booth, which is made out of plastic. Have no lights in there, it's hard to see. And I tried to do it late at night because it's so hot, which made visibility even less. So long story short, I'm gonna show you how the motorcycle looks now, but I'm building a bigger, better paint booth, and I will try to do a video on how I'm gonna build this paint booth. I will have an air conditioning unit in it where I can control the temperature, and I will have some lights in it. So anyway, once I do that, I'll try to post a video on it, but I'm gonna go ahead and show you how the motorcycle turned out. All right.